So tell me about the first time you and Janelle met.
We met at work. Thank you, Julacey. Although she doesn't need it, her makeup was flawless. There's something about her eyes when she does her mascara. Her eyes are just, you just get drawn into them. It was late fall. She was wearing a tan sweater. And I can't say I was immediately flirting, but I made sure not to break eye contact. When I spoke to her, I feel like it lets a person know that you're more genuine when you keep your eye contact with them. I left the first time wishing I had said more, or maybe tried a little harder, but everything fell into place, I would say.
Tell me about your first date.
I was actually working in Brooklyn first date, Dumbo, Brooklyn. It means down under Manhattan bound overpass. Who the hell came up with that? I don't know. I knew I'd be stuck there for a few days, so I asked her if she would maybe come with me on a date. I know Friday she was busy, so she agreed to dinner on Saturday. She kind of asked like, well, what are we gonna do? I said, dinner? And then we could just kind of wing it, Between tolls and parking, I offered her, I said, I'll just pay for the Uber there and back. I know she thought that was kind of weird, like, oh, you're gonna pay for an Uber? But I mean, I'm the one who asked her on the date, right? So I didn't want anything to mess the possibility of her coming out with me. I picked a restaurant, and after we sat down, we ordered some wine. And the waiter came by and said, you need a few more minutes? We were like, yeah, and we talked. We just had the greatest conversation. The waiter came by again. You need a few more minutes? Yeah. 20 minutes. I'd say 90 minutes went by before we actually ordered our food, which was great. It was really nice to be able to hold a conversation with somebody. I know my strengths, so I try to make her laugh as much as possible. Her smile is absolutely contagious. You can call it chickening out. I feel like it's respect. But at the end of the night, she did expect a good night kiss, or she was waiting for one, and I was too chicken to try. It's that damn fear of rejection that I just can't shake at.
What is your funniest memory so far?
Funniest memory, there's a couple. Imagine meeting who your sister is dating for the first time, driving a semi on a small one-way street with a car seat on the passenger side for my son. Hi, I'm Jason. I would love to know what was going on in her brother's brain when he met me for the first time. That was, if I was her brother, I'd probably be laughing inside. The second memory is she has pet turtles, and we have them in a big tank. And when I first met her, she was emptying that tank with a big 5-gallon bucket going back and forth. And I'm like, you know what? Get a shop vac. And we could just use a shop vac. Usually I was the one who cleaned the tank. One day she decided, I'll take it on. So she grabs a vacuum, sticks the hose in. I'm cleaning the bathroom. Next thing you know, you hear, babe, help. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? So I run around the corner, and there she is with the hose in the tank, and there's just water everywhere. She just couldn't stop the water from being siphoned into the vacuum. She didn't know if you just pull the hose out, it would stop siphoning. That was a pretty a big mess. A lot of cleanup, a lot of towels, and a ruined carpet. And needless to say, I take care of the tank from now on.
What do you think lies ahead for the two of you?
A lot of firsts. That has been pretty much what our relationship, I believe, has been. A lot of firsts. I believe that neither one of us thought the other existed before we met. The type of person we are, people that we are. So, I make her comfortable with things she's never thought she'd want to do, like possibly having kids, or even, meeting a man and giving 100% of your heart to that man. I've slowly convinced her that she can trust me. I'm a good guy. And she brings out a lot of confidence that I've never had in myself as a father, a son, a human being. And in a nutshell, love, peace, and happiness will be in our future.
Define Janelle and her importance in your life.
This is my definition, because I know everybody would define her differently. In a day and age where you can swipe left and swipe right and just kind of forget about it the next day, she knows her worth. She's a beautiful human being inside and out, book and street smart, believes in tradition, but is still an independent woman. Basically, I feel like her motto would be, I want you. I don't need you. I'm thankful for you, as you should be thankful for me also.
How did you know that she would be a good fit, not only for you, but for your family?
A good fit for me, simply because she didn't try to change me. Sure, there are things I needed to improve in myself, but that's good change. I believe we all need that person who's gonna make us better, and she does that. She's helped me grow through that change. But who my friends were didn't matter, that I drove a truck didn't matter, that I'm a challenging person at times, it didn't matter. Once you commit to me, you've committed to an already big family. Was there a defining moment? No, it wasn't this like, light bulb or lightning bolt that struck me, or Cupid. It just, through months and years, she sacrificed a lot of her time, money, and even personal beliefs to adapt to my life, which in a word can be very busy.
Define Janelle's importance to you.
Janelle's importance. Just look at me now. For those who know me and have known me, they've seen the process of going from almost dying back to living, right? The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Just look at the pictures of me then and now. My smile is genuine. I feel like I have a purpose other than waking up, go to work, father, go to sleep, and do it over again. I get to love now, but even better, I get to be loved. But to love someone that's not related to you and receive that love is a very, very rewarding thing.
Are you nervous about proposing?
I'm not nervous because I don't think she's ready or I think she's gonna say no. I'm nervous because she's everything I've ever wanted in a woman. So I just wanna do it right. I want everything to be really, really, she deserves it. She deserves, although we can't be perfect, she deserves perfection. I'm nervous about just being perfect for her all the time. This includes my proposal. Also, I'm doing it in a public place though, so she might have to say yes.
Who said I love you first?
I said I love you first. That's an easy one. I was ready. She didn't believe there was actually a man with a job, a good dad, family oriented and monogamous. It took her some time, but I was more than willing to fight for her trust. Trust to me is the foundation of all love.
When was the moment you knew she was the one?
Every relationship has its ups and downs, challenges, some big, some small. We've been together 2+ years. I know we have a long way to go. I understand there's gonna be even more challenges ahead. But after years of being challenged, talking through things and never yelling, patience, working through those challenges, sacrificing either what you've been taught to believe or grown to believe so that you don't lose sight of what's most important, the person who's sitting next to you, whom you love. Everyone should look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others.
If you have one message for Janelle, what would it be?
Hype will come and go, it will never last. But self-worth, that's something you can always have. Being enough, that's something you already are. And loved, that's something you will always be. Please don't let numbers and outside validation ever determine your worth. Your worth is incomparable to all of that. So I have to ask Janelle,